Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Week 13 Recap Show. He's James the Thrusting Moynihan. I'm Ross Berge. We have your six-pack of topics brought to you by Sam Adams Winter Lager.
The winter's good. The winter's good. Okay, starting off with Choo Chooch off track. Chuck loses his seventh straight game in a 100-point defeat to Bergelicious. Unbelievable. After starting off 6-0, Team Colella has reached rock bottom. He now sits at 6-7, and this has been a very strange season, to say the least.
Indeed. Well, all my players showed up this week, which is bad news for Chooch. It looks embarrassing on paper, and that's because it was. A 100-point loss is honestly tough to accomplish, and Chuck did it with flair. He did have some tough losses this year that came down to the wire, but we're not seeing a good trend, and this loss was inexcusable.
Wow, just unbelievable. Your team had 7 players that were in double figures compared to just 2 from Chuck. Roddy White has scored more than 10 points only once since I traded him to Chuck, and now Des Bryant is out for the rest of the season. This has been an epic collapse, and quite frankly, just unbelievable.
Yep. Next topic, big enough to fail. Another big loss for Jake's too big to fail squad. As they lose 2 straight here down the stretch. What do you make of it?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's certainly not in it any longer. He's down 3 with 4 to play. He faces JK, Rag, and Jed in 3 of his last 4 games to conclude the season. I think he goes 2-2 the rest of the way, and I think he falls at a very disappointing 9-7-1, just outside of the money this season.
Yeah, I agree he'll be outside the money. He can actually win it mathematically, but it certainly doesn't look good. I think he's playing for third place money at this point.
Absolutely. Next up is High Flying. Jed's Flying Macackies won their 3rd straight game this week, and they are quietly just 2 games back of Bergelicious.
Yeah, my former running back, Arian Foster, has continued to be a beast. And Matt Schaub has returned back to prominence, and also Malcolm Floyd is back. So Jed's team actually worries me, but I'm starting to wonder why he's starting Justin Forsett. I mean, he's averaged only 5 carries a game in the last 6 games. Doesn't make sense.
Well, what he's thinking there is that he doesn't have any other options. Jed didn't really put himself in the best position to win down the stretch, and now with Joseph Adai out, I'm really surprised that he hasn't hit the waiver wire a little harder. He doesn't have any gimmies the rest of the way. He faces myself, Andy, you, and then Jake to finish it off. But he does remain in the hunt, so it'll be interesting.
All right. Next topic, Crystal Ball. So, Jim, we're sitting here with just 4 weeks left in the year. I want to hear your predictions.
Well, once Frank the Tank Gore went down, I think that this season really became yours to lose. I think that you'll be able to take it down. And quite frankly, it's been one of the most dominating fantasy performances in recent memory. You are now 100 points higher than the second-place team. You haven't lost since week 6. It's just, really been an unbelievable performance. I think JK is able to hold strong to that second-place finish, and this is my big prediction. I say whoever wins next week's matchup between Grim and Rag will come in 3rd and get their money back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we should get ahead of ourselves here. JK still has a shot, only down 1 game. And although I'm up 100 points, so JK technically needs to win 2 games, or best me by 2 games in order to take the crown. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. I like my chances.
We certainly will. Being this late in the season, almost every game is meaningful. Ross was supposed to say that, but I'll just do it. Now, every game is meaningful, but really, there's only one marquee matchup.
And for that, we'll get Chooch Magooch on the phone here.
We're going to get Chuck on here to try and defend himself. Just 1 second.
Hello?
Chuck!
Yes.
Chuck, it's a pleasure to have you back on the show. How are things?
Oh, things are great. Thanks for having me again, guys. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Excellent. Chuck, it's no secret that I've been ragging you all season. I don't like any of the moves you've made, or the lack of moves, really, quite frankly. I'd like to give you a chance to defend your honor.
Okay. Well, I'm going to direct this basically all towards you, Jamie, because, whether it be publicly, via your shows or Twitter or whatever the hell it is you do, or via Gmail every single day. Yep. You've taken every single chance you've had to rip me. But we still have the same record, you and I, right now.
Yeah, we do.
And, I have no illusions. I've lost 7 in a row. I told Ross earlier this season has just spiraled out of control.
Yep.
But I'm still in the thick of things. There are 3 teams below me.
That's true. That's true.
and-
You're right in the middle of it. Yeah, definitely.
Glass half full.
And the last thing I told Ross again, I'm not actually coaching these players. So, it's out of my hands.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I definitely understand that. Well, let's move on to this week, Chuck. You got a big matchup. You got
Alberto.
Alberto Mirzoyan. You got to come
That's
up
right.
with a win, get back to 500. Your thoughts?
I thought, I like my chances. I'd love to get off the skid, obviously.
You do have a skid mark.
Skid mark,
Skid mark.
And I'll just let you know, they called me 5 minutes beforehand and told me to start thinking of trash talk to say to you. But, Jake Cutler, he's playing well. He's a fellow diabetic, so, I got to root for him secretly. But
Role
he's
model.
playing the pass. I hope he does poorly. Ray Rice, I hope he has a good game. I have him in my work league. There's still hope there. Other than that, I think my team's better, to be honest.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're actually going to be able to pull this one off. I think the losing streak does end here. But that's not really saying much.
Can we isolate that? Can you send me a clip of that? Jamie actually said something.
Wow, yeah, that's big news, Jim.
I will predict you on this one, but I think this will be one of the last ones you win. So.
Hey, if I win tonight, or this weekend rather, I can ensure not having the worst record in the league, so I'm cool with that.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
I like your chances, Chooch.
If I end in last place after starting out 6-0, I might as well just kill myself or not play next year or anything.
Yeah,
Let's not jump ahead to that.
That's okay. That's okay. Ross, any final thoughts?
Go ahead.
Oh, no. Please, I did not mean to interrupt.
I got nothing other than go Celtics
all right.
tonight.
I wanted to thank Ross. I've talked to him every single day this week, and he has not yet mentioned that he beat me by 100 points.
That's
past
true.
weekend.
I haven't rubbed it in. No need to. When you can go to ESPN.com and click on scoreboard, you can see it
there's
for
a
yourself.
scoreboard.
Yep.
Say it again?
You can just see the scoreboard, the league scoreboard. I don't need to say anything.
Yeah, I know, but Ross, 90% of our conversations have to do with fantasy football, and
That's
you beat me
true.
by 100 points this past weekend.
All right, Chuck.
Appreciate it,
Bring up a little
Chooch.
bit.
I appreciate
We're
it.
running low on time. I got the producer in my ear yelling at me. So, good luck this week. Good night,
Thanks, you guys too.
and God bless.
All right.
Absolutely. See ya.
Later, Chooch.